Welcome back, students. In this video lecture we will be discussing about the third class of phylum Platyhelminthes, that is the class Cestoda. You can see an image or a small video of a typical example of class Cestoda, that is a tapeworm. It is actually an endoparasite, or when we discuss about the silent features of class Cestoda, they are the endoparasite, that is they are found in the gut of the vertebrates, or the parasites which live inside the body of the other animal are called as endoparasites, and they are flat, long, ribbon like. So from this picture it's clear the body is ribbon like, and hence the name the tapeworm. And the body is divided into the head region, or we can say that it is a scolex region, then a short neck, this is a short neck region, and the strobilar region. So this is a strobilar region, rest of the part it is a strobilar region. So once again the body is divided into three regions, that is a scolex region, that is the anterior region, it is a head region, or that with the sucker, that is a scolex region, and there is a neck region, and there is a strobilar. So three regions are scolex, neck, and strobilar. The scolex, it is a unsegmented head region, it is a scolex region. The neck is so much narrow region in between the scolex and the rest of the strobila, and the body segments are constantly budded off from it. So these are the body segments, this constantly gets budded off from the main body part. So the behind the neck region there is an unsegmented region, that is a unsegmented region, and after that the segmentation starts. So the behind the head it is a neck which is a unsegmented, and behind the neck the body becomes highly segmented, as you can see in this picture, and this segmentation is called as a strobilization, and the segments are called as each segments are called as proglottids. So the body of the tapeworm, or the body of any Cestoda, is divided into three different regions, that is a scolex region, a neck region, and a strobilus region, and each segments in the strobilus region is called as a proglottid. Hope that is clear for you. So three regions are there, that is the scolex region, then there is a neck region, and there is a strobilar region, and the strobilar region consists of segments called as a proglottid. And this is these proglottids are of three types, that is immature proglottids can be seen, mature proglottids can be seen, and gravid proglottids can be seen. So these are the three. So this picture, it's clearly you can see this is this small one, there are the premature proglottid, then there is a mature proglottid here, then there is a gravid proglottid here. So the three different. So this is a immature proglottid, this is a mature proglottid, and this is a gravid proglottid. So these are the three different types of proglottids which comes under the strobilar region. Then the scolex possesses the suckers and the hook for the attachment. In this picture, this is a scolex picture, you can see the hooks are present, then these are the suckers. Then the body is covered with a thick cuticle, you can see the thick cuticle, and they are the endoparasite as mentioned, and all are the hermaphrodite, that is each proglottid contains a complex set of male and the female reproductive organs. So once again this class Cestoda also are hermaphrodite, that is a male and the female reproductive structures are seen in the same individual or the same organism. So that type of animals are called as a hermaphrodite. So this is an original picture of a scolex region. You can see the hooks here, in a particular arrangement, and these are the suckers. Okay, then when we pass into the next important feature, is that the body is covered with a non-cellular protoplasmic layer called as a tegument, and which is mainly for the absorption, gas exchange and secretion. And these organisms, since they are the endoparasite, they lack the digestive system, circulatory system, locomotory system, and then the sensory organs also are absent. It is an adaptation as an endoparasite. So it is an adaptation as an endoparasite. Then the excretory organs are the protonephridia with the flame cells similar to that of the fasciola, and the reproduction, as said earlier, it is sexual, but all cestodans are hermaphrodite. And in segments from each mature segments may contain a complete set of male and the female organs. So each segments, if you just closely examine, you can see the female. This is a male. Vas deferens is a part of the male sex organ, and there are the uterus, ovary and vagina, the shell gland, vitelline gland, etc. These are the part of the female reproductive structures. Both these structures we can see in each gravid proglottid. Then the life cycle, it is much complicated with a hooked embryo and a definite vertebrate host, and one of the more intermediate invertebrate host. So that's all about the silent features of Cestoda. And again, we will just pass on to the good example of this Cestoda, that is Taenia solium. As we said, this Taenia solium, it is a good example, is a type of tapeworm, or it is called as a pock tapeworm, and it occurs in the intestine of man, and the infection is all over the world where the pock is eaten without the proper and adequate cooking, and the contaminated, the flesh or the meat which is contaminated with the cyst of this Taenia solium is called as a measly pock. This is a highly magnified image of a tapeworm scolex, and these are the diagrammatic pictures of Taenia solium. So the body of Taenia solium is flat, narrow and ribbon-like. It is whitish in color. You can see it is whitish in color. Then ribbon-like, and its length can reach up to 6 to 10 feet of length, and the anterior end of the body is a knobbe-like structure. Anterior end, it is a knobbe-like structure called as a scolex. So this is the anterior end. You can see that it is much smaller head region. It bears a much smaller head region. Then the 4 rounded muscular suckers on the lateral sides. These are the suckers, and it bears a prominence at the anterior end in 2 circles, that is a rostrellum. This is a rostrellum. The scolex is a surface view. These are the 4 ventral suckers. Then these are the hooks that is seen, and this arrangement is called as a rostrellum. Rostrellum, on which are the arranged numerous hooks in 2 circles, and these hooks forms the organ of attachment for the parasite. And the scolex have a narrow unsegmented portion, that is a neck region in the form from the neck. The new segments are added. Actually, it is from this area the new segments are added, and this process is called as a strobalization, and the part of the body beyond the neck is called as a strobilia, and it is marked that each segments in the strobilia is called as a proglottid. And the youngest proglottid or the immature proglottid are seen towards the neck region. The immature proglottid are seen towards the neck region, and the mature will be seen on the posterior side of the organism, posteriormost end of the organism. So the youngest are called as a immature proglottid, and the oldest proglottid are called as a mature proglottid. And the last ones of the strobilae filled with the highly branched uterus and the numerous eggs are called as a gravid or rape proglottid. So it's an important question. What is a gravid proglotid? It's an important question. So the strobilus, the mature strobilus, which is filled with numerous egg, and the uterus is called as a gravid proglotid. These are the hooks which is found surrounding the rostrum arrangement in two circles. There are the small hooks are present and there are the large hooks are present. Then this Taenia solium, this occurs in the intestine of man, and actually it may contains around the 2000 proglotid, and the gravid proglotid contain about 80,000 eggs inside this gravid proglotid. Inside this gravid proglotid you can see about 80,000 eggs, and the eggs infect only the cattle, that is the intermediate host. And inside the cow's duodenum, the oncosphere hatches with the help of the gastric. This is a oncosphere, that is the Taenia egg is called as a oncosphere. Since the egg contains so many protective structures, the structure is called as a oncosphere, and this get hatches, and with the help of the gastric and the intestinal secretions, the outer membrane of this protective part, or the outer membrane of the egg, gets dissolved, and they migrates through the blood into the muscle, where they get clinged and they gets attached to the muscle. So this is a picture of the original image of a Taenia cell. This Taenia solium egg, you can see that there are the numerous membrane, and you can see the eggs contains hooks, bears, 3 pairs of hooks are present. Then these are called as a the life cycle of Taenia solium is completed in 2 hosts, mainly the man and the pig. And the man, it is a primary host, and the pig, it is a secondary host. And we will discuss in detail the life cycle of a Taenia solium in the coming video lecture, and we will just start from this slide. That's all in this video lecture. Thank you.